My mum and dad say not everywhere is buggy friendly, like places with steps and small spaces. It can be especially difficult when visiting a place for the first time. So we have created a really clever map that will show parents buggy friendly locations all over the UK.
The problems I have with my buggy is that sometimes when I have to park, for instance in Bromley, I can't park in the pavilion because there isn't a lift to help with the buggy because there's too many stairs, but I tend to park in the glades because there's plenty of lifts to help with the buggy. Also, there's a few restaurants that don't necessarily want you in there because you have a child, so they tend to sort of stick you in the corner and forget about you, put you by the door because it's easier for them. But maybe if they do think about leaving a little bit more room, then it is more accessible to sort of put your buggy by you while you eat, so then you're not having to sort of clamber over chairs to then get to the baby and get back again.
Steps are the worst enemies really for buggies, especially if you're on your own. But also I find that there's got to be a lot of space in a restaurant as well to like manoeuvre your buggies in and out of the chairs, because that can be a real problem. The things I always look for in a restaurant before I go there is obviously if it caters for children, space, kids menu, that's really important. High chairs is another one, and also changing facilities, that's a really big one as well. Yeah, I think a buggy friendly guide would be great, to be honest, because it gives all us mums out there a chance to see where all the best places are to go to take your children.
The worst thing about a buggy is basically stairs and supermarkets and restaurants. Going into a restaurant, you have to go upstairs, there's no one there to help you, and you have to try and struggle. Basically, you have to try and struggle with a buggy yourself. I'll give you an example. This restaurant is fantastic. You can get through the doors, okay? As long as they're open wide enough, you can get through, okay? We all sat down together. We could get our buggies in, no problem. There needs to be a child menu. There needs to be sufficient food for a child to eat on the menu. And I think it's important that they sit with you as a family to eat.
High chairs important, having a restaurant, definitely. A good menu, child-friendly menu, somewhere for the children to play, friendly staff, and also room to be able to move a buggy around in the restaurant.
That's another problem you have. No one wants to help you get on and off the train with a buggy. They all sort of look at you to say, oh, I'm not helping you, and then you have to struggle. And sometimes you have to leave sort of 10 minutes before you want to get on the train just to make sure you can actually get on without the train closing the doors and going off. But if there was a guide, that would be excellent, because then you could sort of look through the guide and see what sort of place you want to go, and if it's child friendly and accessible, then I definitely I think a guide's great.
Recently I took the children to London to visit some sites, and the baby was only about 6 weeks old, so I had him in a holder, but plus he doesn't sleep in the holder, so I had to take the pram. Plus I had a toddler who was about 18 months, plus 2 children, plus my mum. But to change different platforms, we had to go up and over. There was no lift. I think at one train station the guard helped us once. Yeah, as an experienced mother of 4, to have somewhere that I can sort of resort to from other experienced mums that have taken their children somewhere and experienced a nice afternoon, nice quality food, nice facilities would be invaluable. To have a website that says to you, I've been there, this was good, the children's menu was good, that would be fantastic.
And with your help to recommend all the places that we can all share in our Mum's Buggy Know-How. Come join us at Facebook and buggyfriendlybritain.co.uk.